Yo, yo, yo. We have a movie for the non-believers and the believers them. For the doubters and the people them who want question things. This movie here is because in the other video I did say that that Hitler was did perfect the cloning. Yeah. So that's when the Europeans then did perfect it. So they've been doing it since before that, but they've been doing it since that time. You see? Because when Hitler died out, really and truly, all of his scientists went to work with the CIA in America, with the American government. This is not shown in the movie. This is the reality of what really happened. They didn't get rid of the war never ended. Like he never died. They really wanted to get rid of him to access what he knew, because he had tapped into ancient information from our people, from our ancestors. That's why he said black people are the jewels of the earth. And they don't want you to know these things. So, in the movie, it shows that he was doing the cloning, and it shows that because when they said he died, really he went to South America. And it shows that these people, the movie set in South America. So, yeah, and it breaks down scientifically how they clone to a degree. Obviously, there's more, but they break down quite a bit because it's an old movie, so they show you a couple things in it. Pre what they take the blood genes from when they're doing the cloning, just pre that. Listen out for it. These are the little keys you gotta listen for. And pre what the old man says at the end, who the threat is, who the old man sitting down with the dogs and that, what he says, who he says the threat is, because that's who they believe, that's who they know the real threat is. You got to listen to these little key things in movies, what's being said, because everything is said for a reason. Okay, but yeah, I'm so happy for you lot, because I like to give you lot a visual as well. You see what I'm saying? And I know you lot like that as well, because it's just the way it is. We actually learn through images more. I know we're into this word thing now and writing, but that was when we felt. We never used to write. You see what I'm saying? We wouldn't need to. We didn't even used to write our knowledge down way back. And that's another thing I want to say about them books. You see this knowledge and wisdom. It's so old because it was like a group of monks brought back the ancient information from Kemet from the pre-dynastic times. So when they access that, we don't know how, with them pre-dynastic, which is longer than 90,000 years, we don't know how far their knowledge went back. So that's why when I'm saying to you, it is timeless. It's from the beginning of time. And we don't know how long we've been here for. Billions. And I'm talking about the ancient man and woman, not the new created. The new created beings have only been here for the last 5,000 years. From when the creation story, when it said Adam and Eve came onto the earth, that's really when the created man, you see, the created white man, the Tamahu. But now, all of these vessels are part of the created man. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, whatever, we are all part of that. It's just that some of us have a soul which is infinite and immortal. So it doesn't matter if we're caught in this flesh that's mixed with all this DNA and that's polluted. As long as you don't attach to it and you attach to your soul, you're good. But the ones who don't have the soul, they are the flesh. They are that. That's it. They can't tap into anything higher than that. Because they're of this realm, which is peak. You see what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's reality. It's the truth. They look real, but they're just a fragment of your imagination. And down here, because we're so emotional and get so attached and all that, it all seems like it's sad and it's bad, but really and truly, it's just reality. You can't get vexed at reality. You can't be upset. You know? But at the same time, when you walk around the world and you see all the people and you think, rah, most of these people are not even here. They're not even real. They're just moving around. Just moving from one place to another. That's not soul. They're not creating. They're not bringing nothing. They're not bringing an essence. They're just moving from here, there, back, just moving. The land of the dead, the zombies. This is where all this comes from. Zombies, all these things. This is where it all comes from. The land of the dead. It's all talking about this time. It's the clones. It's the DNA, the tampering. And then they're killing off people and replacing them with clones. All these celebrities, all these people that you see, especially the black ones, black celebrities, all clones. Being pre-created from the mother, father, from the grandparents. White ones as well, but I'm talking about the black ones because they have to focus on the black ones in this time, the leaders. So they put these people on the TV and say, look, this is black people, this is how black people really are, but they're not, they're clones. They're just acting the same as the oppressor. Same energy. Copying, manipulating, stealing. Can't create anything. Insecure. Have to cover it up with money, clothes, all that, because don't feel secure. Because there's nothing in there. So that's reality. But anyway, boom. I'm going off on a long one. That's the movie's called Boys from Brazil. Breaks down the cloning, breaks it all down. Yeah, man. And we're gonna break down more because this is a topic. I know this is a topic that a lot of people ain't gonna really pick up on it because it's deep and it's scary for people who won't accept this one, yeah. But you have to accept the truth. The truth will set you free, and that's the problem that we have in this realm. We keep on trying to run from the truth and trying to sweet it up and make it look nice and make it seem better for the little mind, the little ego. But we have to deal with God. And if God allowed us to create clones and this all happened, then it's all part of the plan. It's all sick and it's all a mess, but it's part of the plan. Nothing can happen unless it's part of the plan. If you don't think anything can happen in this realm and it isn't ordained by the Heavenly Father and Mother first, then you lot are fools. Even the most darkest, wickedest thing. But that's why a lot of you lot can't believe in God, because you think, why would God allow this to happen? But that's because, like I said, when we fell, we had to come down into this realm ourselves. So it's like anything goes here, blood. Why do you think the white man goes around doing what he wants? But anything goes here. He knows that. And he tells you a different thing. But his anything goes is he's doing it for self-gain, to keep his reality going. This false reality where you have to be in oppression. Yeah, you have to be oppressed. The minute you try to stand up to them, they want to take you down. So you have to be under their control, their power in this realm. So they're hell-bent on keeping that going. But even Mama says in the movie, it's the only thing that's gonna save the Aryan race. These little things are slid in the movies, the white race. But obviously they're gonna make it seem like he's just talking about Germans, but it's not. Now I'm not saying everyone in white skin, like I said. A lot of you lot are in white skin and inside are black, are of the soul, are of the ancient man and woman. Here's the confusion. There's people out there in black skin and they have no soul. Soulless. And then there's people out there in white skin and they are of the soul. Or light skin or whatever, tan, and they are of the soul. Triple black darkness. Black dot inside. More than the man that's jet black. That's the confusion in this time, you know. So when I'm breaking down this racial thing, I'm just telling you the facts. Yeah, but right now, the whole of the world is soulless. Or if they have a soul, they're suppressing it so much that it's almost gone, especially in this end time. So don't get confused. You have to just follow your truth. That's why when you're in truth, you won't go by your eyes of no color, of none of that. You will just know from in here. But I have to break down these things to make Una understand the truth and get out of this pussified, not wanting to speak up, utopia shit. Go watch the movie. Boys from Brazil. Description box.